Have you ever stopped to think about how your breakfast choices might be silently shaping your health as you age? Once you cross 60, what you eat in the morning matters more than ever. You might believe that grabbing a quick bowl of cereal, sipping a cup of coffee, or having that healthy glass of juice is harmless. But what if these seemingly innocent habits are slowly putting your body at risk? In this video, we're diving deep into the 3 common breakfast foods that could be damaging your health without you even realizing it. Stick around until the end because I'll also share powerful, practical tips to transform your mornings and help you live a longer, stronger, and healthier life. We'll uncover how processed foods can raise your blood pressure and stress your heart, how hidden sugars in your healthy favorites drain your energy and trigger weight gain, and why unhealthy fats may be silently increasing your risk of heart disease. But don't worry, we won't just tell you what to avoid. I'll also show you simple, delicious alternatives that protect your heart, balance your energy, and keep your mind sharp as you age. These are life-changing insights that can make a huge difference in how you feel today and how healthy you'll be in the years to come. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss valuable tips like this. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and drop a comment below. And here's something fun. If you find this topic useful, comment 1. If not, comment 0 so I know how to make future videos even better for you. Now, grab a seat, stay with me until the end, and let's begin this journey to healthier, smarter breakfasts and a stronger, more vibrant you. Number 1. Processed foods. Let's talk about one of the biggest hidden dangers in many people's breakfast routines: processed foods. In today's fast-paced world, convenience often takes priority over nutrition. You wake up, maybe running late, juggling errands, or simply not in the mood to cook. So, what happens? You grab a packet of instant cereal, toss frozen waffles into the toaster, or pour milk over a sugary box of flakes. It feels harmless, even practical, right? But here's the reality. While these foods promise speed and simplicity, they often come with a silent cost to your long-term health, especially as you grow older. Take the story of Margaret, a 68-year-old retiree. For decades, her morning started with flavored yogurt cups and boxed cereal. She recalls, "I thought I was being healthy. The label said low-fat, fortified, and heart-friendly. But when I started struggling with high blood pressure and fatigue, my doctor traced much of it back to my daily breakfasts." Like many seniors, Margaret fell into the convenience trap without realizing just how processed and chemical-laden her healthy options were. It's a common story, and one that highlights a vital truth. As we age, our bodies simply cannot process artificial additives, excess sugar, and salt as effectively as they once did. The danger lies in what you don't see. Many processed breakfast foods are packed with hidden sugars, unhealthy fats, and preservatives that gradually wear down your system. Over time, this can contribute to chronic issues like diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, and kidney problems. You might think, it's only breakfast, how bad can it be? But when processed foods become part of your daily ritual, the damage builds slowly, often without visible warning signs until it's too late. According to senior nutrition specialist Dr. Elaine Roberts, as we age, the kidneys, liver, and digestive system become less efficient at breaking down chemicals and filtering out toxins. Processed foods, often loaded with preservatives, refined sugars, and sodium, force these organs to work harder than they should. This leads to increased inflammation, higher blood pressure, and a greater risk of chronic disease. What seems convenient now could, in the long run, be setting you up for significant health complications. Let's break down a few everyday processed breakfast choices. Instant oatmeal. Marketed as a healthy option, but many packets are loaded with up to 200 mg of sodium and several teaspoons of added borale. Sugar. If you're already managing high blood pressure, this seemingly harmless meal is doing you more harm than good. Regular consumption raises the risk of water retention, heart strain, and kidney stress issues, especially concerning for older adults. Frozen waffles. They're quick and tasty but often packed with preservatives like BHA and BHT, artificial ingredients linked to inflammation and digestive issues. Over time, these additives can contribute to bloating, joint stiffness, and reduced mobility problems many seniors mistakenly attribute to just aging. It's hard to believe that something as ordinary as breakfast could be silently sabotaging your health, but the evidence is undeniable. The good news? You can still enjoy a fast, satisfying breakfast without relying on processed options that compromise your well-being. Instead of reaching for heavily processed foods, try simple, nourishing swaps. Overnight oats? Prepare them the night before using whole oats, unsweetened almond milk, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and fresh fruit. Unlike instant packets, whole oats are naturally high in fiber, which supports digestion and heart health without the added sodium and sugar. Fresh fruit and yogurt. Pair unsweetened yogurt with fresh berries, bananas, or apples. This combination is rich in antioxidants, probiotics, and natural sweetness, giving you sustained energy while keeping your gut and immune system healthy. And here's an extra tip. Preparing a few healthy ingredients ahead of time, like chopped fruit or homemade granola, can make weekday mornings just as quick as grabbing processed alternatives. With a little planning, you can enjoy convenience without compromise. Remember, small changes add up. Swapping out a few processed items for fresh, whole options can drastically improve your energy, digestion, and long-term health. So, take Dr. Roberts' advice to heart. Processed foods might save you time now, but they cost you far more later. Invest in your body with natural, nutrient-rich meals because your health is priceless, and it deserves nothing less. If you found this lesson valuable, comment 1 below to let me know you're still here with me. Your mornings can be just as fast, far healthier, and truly nourishing without the hidden dangers of processed foods. Number 2. Foods containing refined sugar. Let's take a moment to talk about one of the silent health threats hiding in plain sight: foods packed with refined sugar. It's something many of us don't think twice about, but as we grow older, understanding its impact becomes absolutely vital. The tricky part is that refined sugars often disguise themselves in healthy-looking foods. Think about it. That so-called nutritious glass of fruit juice, your favorite yogurt, or that morning cereal marketed as the ideal healthy breakfast might be silently undermining your health. What if I told you that these everyday staples could actually be accelerating aging, draining your energy, and putting your long-term wellness at risk? It's an uncomfortable truth, but one worth confronting. Take the case of Miriam, a 66-year-old retired teacher. For years, she swore by her wholesome breakfast routine: a bowl of high-fiber cereal topped with flavored yogurt and a glass of orange juice. She thought she was doing her body a favor. "I believed I was making the best choices," she recalls. But after recurring fatigue, weight gain, and constant mood swings, her doctor revealed the culprit: excessive hidden sugars. Like Miriam, millions of older adults learn too late that what seems healthy is sometimes a sugar trap waiting to happen. As we age, our bodies no longer process sugar the way they used to. When we're younger, our metabolism and insulin production can handle occasional spikes in sugar intake. But with time, insulin sensitivity decreases, making it harder for the body to regulate blood sugar effectively. Overconsumption of refined sugar in later years can trigger rapid glucose spikes, leading to dangerous health conditions such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and even cognitive decline. In other words, the same foods that once seemed harmless can become ticking time bombs for our health. Consider that morning glass of orange juice. It's promoted as a powerhouse of vitamins and energy, but here's the reality: a single glass can pack as much sugar as several pieces of candy. The result? A sudden surge in blood sugar followed by a sharp energy crash, leaving you feeling tired and irritable within hours. Yet because juice looks and sounds healthy, we rarely associate these symptoms with it. Over time, these spikes and crashes can also strain the pancreas and contribute to long-term metabolic issues. And then there's fruit-flavored yogurt, a classic example of deceptive marketing. While yogurt itself is a healthy source of protein and probiotics, many flavored versions are loaded with refined sugars and syrups. In fact, some contain more sugar than a glazed donut. These added sugars are rapidly absorbed by the body, causing frequent sugar spikes and crashes that not only drain your energy, but also trigger constant cravings. It becomes a vicious cycle. The more sugar you eat, the more your body demands, ultimately setting you up for long-term health struggles. So, what's the solution? It's simpler than most people think. Choose whole fruits. Swap out fruit juice for whole fruits like oranges, strawberries, or grapefruit. May provide natural sugars balanced with fiber, which slows down sugar absorption and prevents glucose spikes. Whole fruits also deliver essential antioxidants and vitamins to keep your immune system strong and your body thriving. Switch to plain Greek yogurt. Instead of grabbing those sweetened varieties, go for unsweetened Greek yogurt. It's creamy, rich in protein, and supports gut health. You can add fresh berries, a handful of nuts, or a dash of cinnamon for natural sweetness without the sugar overload. Read labels carefully. Don't fall for healthy packaging. Learn to spot hidden sugars disguised under names like glucose, fructose, maltose, dextrose, and corn syrup. If you see these near the top of an ingredient list, put the product back on the shelf. Once you start replacing refined sugar-heavy foods with whole, nutrient-dense options, you'll notice remarkable improvements. Your energy levels stabilize, your mood evens out, and your risk of chronic diseases plummets. But there's another often overlooked benefit: taking control of your diet also improves your emotional well-being. You no longer feel trapped in the endless cycle of sugar highs and crashes. Instead, you regain control over your body, your choices, and ultimately, your life. Here's the key takeaway. Small, conscious changes today will pay huge dividends tomorrow. By reducing refined sugars and embracing healthier alternatives, you're not just protecting yourself from diseases or investing in a life filled with vitality, balance, and longevity. Next time you're tempted to reach for that fruit-flavored yogurt or healthy juice, pause and reconsider. Your future self will thank you for making choices that nourish rather than harm your body. Finally, remember this. Refined sugar doesn't just affect your weight or energy levels, it quietly influences nearly every system in your body from your heart to your brain. By being mindful of what you consume, you're not only extending your lifespan but also enhancing the quality of every single day. The power to age healthily and vibrantly lies in your hands, and it starts with what's on your plate. Number 3. Foods high in fat. As we grow older, the foods we once enjoyed without a second thought can begin to affect us in ways we never imagined. One of the biggest culprits is foods rich in saturated fats. It's easy to believe that a hearty breakfast packed with bacon, sausage, fried eggs, and buttered toast sets us up for the day. After all, these meals are comforting, filling, and tied to years of routine. But here's the hard truth. Those same foods, though tasty and nostalgic, can slowly sabotage your health and drain your energy, especially as you age. Take the story of Margaret, a 72-year-old grandmother who cherished her traditional breakfast routine. Every morning, she'd fry 2 eggs in butter, add 3 slices of bacon, and enjoy them with thickly buttered bread. She believed she was nourishing her body and starting her day strong. But after experiencing frequent chest discomfort and constant fatigue, Margaret went in for a routine checkup. The results were startling. Her cholesterol levels were dangerously high, and her arteries were showing early signs of blockage. Her doctor warned her that if she didn't change her diet, she was at serious risk for heart disease. That wake-up call transformed her entire relationship with food. Margaret's experience isn't unusual. Many people in her age group grew up during a time when bacon and eggs were considered the gold standard of a fulfilling breakfast. But decades of research now show that diets high in saturated fats are a major contributor to elevated bad cholesterol (LDL), which leads to plaque buildup in the arteries. Over time, this narrows blood vessels and reduces blood flow, significantly increasing the risk of heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. What once felt like harmless comfort food can quietly set the stage for life-threatening conditions. For older adults, the risk becomes even greater. As we age, our blood vessels naturally lose flexibility, making them more susceptible to damage. When saturated fats are consumed in large amounts, they put added stress on these fragile vessels, accelerating arteriosclerosis, the hardening of the arteries. This makes it harder for your heart to pump blood effectively and raises your chances of cardiovascular problems. That's why the foods you eat today play such a crucial role in protecting your long-term health. But here's something many don't realize. The dangers of high-fat breakfasts extend beyond heart health. When you start your morning with meals heavy in saturated fats, your body must work overtime to digest and process them. This can leave you feeling drained, mentally foggy, and sluggish rather than energized. You might believe you're fueling up for the day, but in reality, your body is diverting its energy toward breaking down those fats instead of powering your brain and muscles. It's a hidden reason why so many people feel lethargic even after eating a big breakfast. It's easy to assume that eating more means gaining more energy, but the opposite can often be true, especially when the calories come from unhealthy fats. Repeatedly consuming fatty foods in the morning can also affect your metabolism, slowing it down over time. That not only makes it harder to stay active, but also increases your risk of weight gain and obesity-related complications like diabetes and joint problems. These effects compound with age, making it even more critical to make mindful choices about the fats you consume. That doesn't mean you need to sacrifice taste or satisfaction. Delicious, heart-friendly alternatives exist that can make your mornings healthier without feeling deprived. Swap out bacon for turkey bacon, grilled chicken strips, or even smoked salmon, which offer high-quality protein with less saturated fat. Eggs can still be part of your diet, but try boiling, poaching, or steaming them instead of frying in butter or oil. Small adjustments like these keep the nutrients intact while cutting down on unnecessary fats that strain your heart. When it comes to spreads, rethink that thick layer of butter. Opt for nutrient-rich alternatives like almond butter, peanut butter, or even mashed avocado on whole grain toast. These foods are full of healthy fats that support heart function, improve cholesterol levels, and provide sustained energy throughout the day. Avocados, in particular, are packed with potassium, fiber, and antioxidants, making them a superfood for overall well-being. Now, you might wonder, do these small swaps really make that much of a difference? The answer is a resounding yes. Replacing saturated fats with healthy fats like those found in nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish such as mackerel and sardines can lower inflammation, stabilize cholesterol levels, and protect your arteries from plaque buildup. Over time, these changes reduce your risk of heart disease and improve your metabolism, helping you stay active, sharp, and energized as you age. Beyond the physical benefits, eating healthier fats can also boost your mental clarity and emotional well-being. Healthy fats provide essential nutrients for brain health, improving focus and reducing mood swings. Imagine waking up every day with stable energy levels, sharper thinking, and a lighter, healthier body. That's the power of making intentional, informed dietary choices. It's never too late to rethink your breakfast habits. While many of us grew up on processed meats, fried foods, and rich spreads, we now have the knowledge and the opportunity to choose better. Starting your day with natural, wholesome foods doesn't just protect your heart, it supports your joints, balances your blood sugar, and fuels your brain. These benefits are invaluable as you step into your later years. Nutrition experts often say, consistency beats intensity, and it's true. You don't need to overhaul your diet overnight. Start by swapping just 1 or 2 high-fat foods each week for healthier options. Over time, these gradual changes create lasting habits that transform your energy levels, your health, and your quality of life. So, take a little time to plan nourishing breakfasts that support your body rather than strain it. Savor the process, enjoy every bite, and know that with each choice, you're investing in your future health. By replacing harmful fats with nutrient-rich alternatives, you're giving yourself the gift of a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. Your heart, mind, and body will thank you. Now that we've explored 3 major categories of foods to watch out for: processed foods, refined sugars, and high-fat breakfasts, it's time to take action. Small, mindful steps today can dramatically improve how you feel tomorrow. So, what changes will you start with? Share your thoughts below, And let's inspire each other to live better, healthier lives together. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips on healthy aging. Together, we can make every year stronger, brighter, and more fulfilling.